If this video has reached you right now, then you are about to break free from the chains of the Matrix. My name is Chantel and I share channeled messages from the universe with the intention of raising up the vibration of the collective consciousness. In this video, I will share with you exactly what could be holding you back in your life. I will give you 8 reasons you are not going forward in your life and the exact steps you can take to be completely free, abundant, and live the life that you came to this earth to live. Let's go. I'm sorry to tell you this one, but you have been programmed to work by society, by the government, by all of the people around you, when in fact it is not necessary at all to work a 9-to-5 job in order to be successful in life. We are told that we must wake up in the morning early, go to work, get your bread and butter, get the minimum wage, or just scrape by, and that is how we should live our life. Come back home, go to sleep, and do it all over again the next day. And then, do you know what? Spend the whole weekend getting ready for the next week. Does that sound crazy? Or what? I know I've been there, and working a 9-to-5 job, although I can do it and I know I can, it is just not for me. It is not something that I want to do for the rest of my life. I want to work for myself. I want to create an absolute empire where I can help people, and that is what I am doing right now. So I will explain a little bit later on in the video exactly how you can break out of the 9-to-5 and live the dream life that you were supposed to live. Another reason you are being confined by the Matrix is that you are not being clear in exactly what you want to the universe. I have been very guilty of this one. I have tried absolutely everything, from money making this to YouTube channel that to, oh, maybe I should start my own tutoring business, when in fact these aren't the things that I really wanted to do in my life, and I feel like I was throwing out a very confusing message to the universe. Remember, the universe reacts to every idea that you have. Now, if you throw 50 different ideas to the universe and say, I want to do all of them, but I don't know when, I don't know how, and I don't know what, then the universe might be a little bit confused. Now, if you think to yourself, I am confident that I want to move forward with this particular business, I'm going to do this to achieve that every single day, and I know exactly where I want to be in my life. Now, this the universe can run with, rather than throwing out 50 different ideas and being a little bit all over the place. It's a little bit like playing tug of war with the universe. I've done it. I know so many people who do it all the time. I think it's about being self-assured, about knowing who you are and what exactly you want to do and how exactly you want to add value to the world, because this, I believe anyway, is the main reason we came here. I want to collectively raise the consciousness of the world, of the universe, and, in some way, you can do the same thing just by pursuing something that you really love. So this might take a little bit of figuring out. You might need to do some inner work, some healing to find out exactly what it is you want out of this life. If, like me, you're not keen on doing a 9-to-5 job and you know there is more to this life, then I really recommend that you start to write down your ideas. Think about what makes you feel alive and what you would absolutely love to do. On the other hand, some people love their job and that is absolutely amazing for them. For example, if you are a paramedic, you feel like you are helping people in emergency situations. Now that is a beautiful thing to do. So there is no right or wrong answer for this one, but you yourself always know what is best for you. Another thing that is keeping you stuck in the chains of the Matrix is that you are not following your passion or your purpose. Now, this one links back into the 9-to-5 job thing. For me, I'm an English teacher, and although I know I could do it, I can do it in my sleep, to be honest, I know for a fact it is not making me 100% happy. Yes, I'm good at it, but it's not my absolute passion. I feel way better sitting in front of the camera and talking to you about all of this stuff. I also absolutely love performing arts, and I know in the future that there is something that I definitely want to do with that. I haven't quite worked it out, and guess what? That is also okay. So if you are still working out your purpose and your passion, then don't worry about it. There is no pressure to find out what that is. What I can recommend that you try to break free from this 9 to 5, not doing your passion thing, is write a list of all the things that you love to do and start slowly trying them out. And eventually you will get into a flow state with one of them, and you will absolutely know that, oh wow, this is what I want to do. And an amazing platform for sharing this is the one you're on right now, YouTube. You can share absolutely any type of content on YouTube and be successful with it as long as you stick to it and as long as you believe it. Another reason that you feel stuck is that you are not following realistic timelines. Now, the reason for the inverted commas is because there is no actual timeline that you need to follow. Things could change for you in a day, in a week, in a month, in a year. It all depends on your actual belief of this one. Now, for me, I know that I have a very human mind, and my human mind will not believe it if I tell it that, oh, look, tomorrow you're going to be very successful and quit your 9 to 5 job. It wouldn't believe it because that to me is not realistic. If it is to you, please do take advantage of this. For example, you might say to yourself, in 6 months' time, I'm going to quit my job because I'm going to be working for myself, following my passion and doing this, and this thing. For me, that is exactly what I am doing. I am giving myself a 6-month deadline to get out of the bullshit and to dive into exactly what the reason why I know I am here. But the thing is with this is there are extra layers to it which I will share with you. But one thing I can say is when you set your timeline, for example, 6 months, a year, 2 months, whatever it is, you must have absolute knowing and trust in the universe that this is going to work out for you. You can't be thinking, what if this, or maybe I need to change this around. You must have an absolute undoubted knowing that everything will work out for you in exactly how you are envisioning it to. Another amazing way to become unstuck is to commit daily to what it is that you want to pursue in your life. For example, I am now committed to making a video for YouTube on this channel every single day with the intention of raising the vibrations of the people who watch it. And I know that channeled messages come to me and I want to share them. And I know that this will happen every day because I have a moment every single day where I think of one or more video ideas and then I just have to share them with you. If you have managed to work out your passion or your purpose and you know exactly what you want to do in your life, then I can't stress this enough. Commit to it daily. It could be anything. Let's say you want to write a blog. Write a blog post daily and post it. And in this way, you can build up momentum. You can, maybe it might be slow at first. Like, for example, you might not get many readers for the first few weeks or months, but eventually momentum's going to be built up. And because you are constantly thinking these thoughts and putting it out there to the universe that this is what you do now, the universe is going to catch on and it will run with it and make this more abundant for you. In fact, it will make you the most abundant you have ever been, because that is why you are on this earth, to pursue your lifetime purpose and your passion. The next reason that you could be stuck in the matrix is that you have been listening to too many videos about relying solely on visualization. How many videos are there on YouTube where somebody is telling you just to visualize what you want to bring into your life? You need to take inspired action. For example, you can't become a successful runner by thinking about running alone. You actually need to go out and practice the sport. You need to run. Your body needs to get used to it and build up a habit and become fit by running. And you would do this maybe 3 to 5 to maybe 7 times a week, depending on how fit you are. This is how you can think about your visualizations. Yes, it is amazing to visualize it so that you can pick up on the feeling that will propel you to the next point in your life, that it will allow all the abundance to come to you. But you must also make sure that the actions you are taking are inspired actions. These actions should feel channeled, and when you start practicing your purpose, your passion even more, these messages, these channeled feelings will come to you more, and you will know it. And once you get a feeling like that, take action immediately, because it is a message from the universe, and it is the universe absolutely pushing you forward to take the next step to become your most abundant self. Now, this one might sound a little bit contradictory because we've been talking about taking inspired action and whatnot. But another reason that you could be stuck is that you are overworking yourself. Because when you overwork yourself and you work on something a little bit too much, you're putting out the message to the universe that actually you need to control it. And the only way for you to control it is to take the action constantly without taking a step back. Therefore, you need to relax a little bit and trust the universe. If you have committed, for example, to a daily action, then once you've completed that action, just take a step back and have an absolute knowing again that the universe will bring it into fruition and that there's nothing else you need to do. It's all about finding the exact balance that works for you and to have trust. Trust is a bit of a difficult one, but the more you practice it, the more you're going to trust the universe and take a step back. Have you been trying to control the simulation? If you have, then now it's time to stop. If you are doing something like YouTube, for example, and you have to obsessively keep checking your progress even, then that means you are trying to have control of the simulation and the situation in general. Again, it's about taking a big giant step back and maybe disciplining yourself a little bit to know that it's not necessary to check your YouTube views every 5 minutes or even on a daily. Maybe just have a day that you check it, and maybe this is once a week. But don't drive yourself crazy with this. This is about having trust in the universe. If you are looking for everyday ways to raise your vibration instantly, then I have made a video that will help you with exactly that. There are things you can be doing every day as well as following your purpose and your passion to raise your vibration. And we're not talking about any of that guru shit that you might have seen around. Here is the video right here. And please do let me know if you feel stuck at the moment. Maybe there's an energy going around, and let me know if any of these tips have helped you to feel unstuck and to finally break free from the chains of the matrix. Thank you so much for being here, and see you next time.